You ready?
My pleasure.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 1 has the life lead. What's the play here? Player 1, hold your breath. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Heats it up with a combo into super. All right, what's coming up next? Their life is looking critical, and they KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Round two. Fight.
Goes to the overdrive. How will this round turn out? Still slugging it out here. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Solid combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Well-timed corner switch. Perfect input. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point.
Round three. Fight.
Overhead. Who's going to start things off? The Condor Wind added a bit of juice to that attack. Flash number. Uses the gauge for a super art. Opts for the level 1 Vulcan blast. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this. They're going for the super art? That's not gonna hit. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Burning it right up with the super. Goes for the level 2 super eraser. Set up the punching bag. That corner is anticipated that throw. Close range projectile. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Jump bumps hard. Back into the perfect execution with the anti-air. Big gauge vents it on the fireball. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Decides to buff up while they can. Did well to get the buff in there. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Sticks the combo. Can't tech the throw? Well-timed corner switch. Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. XKO! Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round two. Fight.
Combo with the target combo. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Overdrive. Player 1 has the life advantage. Takes a trip. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Decides to buff up while they can. Nice tech. Both fighters having a full super tomahawk buster. Heading into the end game now. It's very solid tomahawk buster. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round three.
Buster. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Gets carried to the corner. Risky up close scrap still going. Perfect. Uses the gauge for a super arm. It's time to go in. The Pale Rider snatches them. They're looking to end things right here. Ugh. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? It's a good spot to use a super. Goes end to end with the Blazing Hawk. Nice guess. Both fighters are turning it right up with a super. Tops off the tank and scores the win. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Tomahawk bust. Sandblast. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Throws them down. Still slugging it out here. Shoots off a fireball up close. Did well to get the buff in there. Throws them to negate the block. Definitely answers the air attack. Will we see a drive impact? Sees it coming and blocks it out. Springs forward with the drive rush. Burnout activates. Goes end to end with a freezing hop. In there. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The throw connects for counter hit damage. Taking stock. Whiffs the throw. Hits with the overhead. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Drive rush to keep it going. KO. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first?
Round 3. Fight.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their grounding and fireballs. Player 1 has a slight life lead that adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Player 1 chases them down. Shoots off a fireball up close. Neither of them willing to back off. Takes a trip. Can they turn things around here with a super? It's a good spot to use the super. Will we see a drive impact? There's a KO! Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Very solid tomahawk buster. Shoots off a fireball up close. Gets carried to the corner. Smart play with the throw. Risky up close scrap still going. Tomahawk buster. What'll happen here? Will we see a drive impact? Drive rush to keep it going. Hits him with a stop and bop. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Springs forward with the drive rush. Freezing hot. Oh, in there. This match ain't over yet.
Spirit, only I can hear it.
Final round. Fight.
Medium kick into. Buffs up. Scuffle. Where you go? Forward rush. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Good. Player 1 bears the counter. What a finish! Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Rising uppercut. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Perfect input. Not letting up. Burnout. Gets him. Player 1 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Had the radar up and running. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. If they can't, they saw a path and they took it.
Yay, yay, yeah! Did you see that? You'll never win against me!
Round 3. Fight. Where you go? Too slow.
What are both fighters plotting? Spends the meter to throw on some massive damage. No time to be stingy. Aiming for some big damage with a level 3 super. How's this round going to develop? Player 2 has the meter lead. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Knockdown. The Condor win and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Takes a trip. Timely side pitch there, which will let him go on the attack. A drive impact could end it all here. Player 1 chased in there. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Elite Tomahawk Bust! Projectile to try and change the situation. Springs forward with the drive rush. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Uses the target combo as a filler. Still slugging it out at this range. Going in. Very solid Tomahawk Buster. Jump, reads the jump in perfectly. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal? It's the drive. Will Wheat digs in deep to get that drive in. They return to center stage. Cashes out the cage right there. Takes them down with a pale rider. Time for some ground and pound. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. All in with a rush. That was the highest if I've ever seen one. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Round 1.
Are these two gonna fight forever? Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 has the life advantage. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Player 1 chases them down. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Life lead opens up. They've got the meter for a drive-in. Very solid Tomahawk Buster. KO. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? That was a solid anti-air. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Taking stock. Both sides have the super gauge maxed and ready to rip. The Condor Wind added a bit of juice to that attack. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Checks them with the projectile. This is so scary. Both fighters can close it out here. In there! It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3.
A brave forward jump there to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Did well to get the buff in there. Bops him with a target call. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Player 1 chases them down. Just out of... Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Big counter. It's a good spot to use the super. In a dire situation. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Both fighters planning something? To come from the brink like that? What a comeback. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Checks with a medium. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Turns it up, uses the gauge for a super arm. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Yo, you good?
Will we see a drive impact? Jump, Tomahawk Bust. A quick breather. Big opportunity coming. Experiencing burnout. Flash knuckle. Both fighters planning something? Arc springs forward with the drive rush. Catches flatlines them. This match ain't over yet.
Not bad.
Final round. Fight.
Net the counter. Here comes the corner pressure. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Checks with a crowns him from above. Both sides. Big time win. No, this will break him. A jump goes all in with the uppercut. Getting up hooks him. This is going to close it out. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The throw is denied. Perfect input. Not letting up. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Holds out with the block. Decides to buff up while they can. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown. Reads them. Plenty of space between the fighters. Tomahawk busted. Player two chases them down. There's it, springs forward with the drive rush. KO! Player two must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round two. Fight.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Shoots off a fireball up close. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Both fighters having a full super art gauge means add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Player one chases them down. Opts for the throw to close it out. Takes one back. Both sides bringing it now.
Round three. Fight.
What are both fighters plotting? Decides to buff up while they can. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player two will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Got their eye on the air. KO.
Did you see that? You'll never win against me.
Round four. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Goes for the drive rush there. Sandblast! Bumps up! Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Still slugging it out at this range. Gets the jump in. Ah, burnout activates. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Oh, wow. Look at the damage that did. Fantastic. Fire! Even the slightest hit may end up closes it out. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Where you go?
Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Goes for the command grab. Player one blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace. Gets a good read on their opponent. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Uses the drive rush here, heats it up with a combo into super. Ooh, they saw a path and they took it. Player two will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round two. Fight.
What are both fighters plotting? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Player one is maintaining the corner position and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. With the life gap opening up, they need to leave perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to max point first?
Round three. Fight.
No good up high. How will this round turn out? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player one has the life advantage. Knockdown. Player one is maintaining the corner and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player two chases them down. Takes a trip. Drive rush to keep it going. Heading into the end game now. It's very solid Tomahawk Buster. Super clutch KO. Player one is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Buffs up. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Decides to buff up while they can. Player two chases them down. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fire. Hits them with a stop and bop. Still slugging it up. Were they baiting them into that? Flash number. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. The Pale Rider hits. Now they've got him trapped. How are they gonna get out?
Good?
We have Super Art on deck. They're in there. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes to the overdrive. Did well to get the buff in there. Lots of aggression from both sides. Decides to buff up while they can. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Decent return on that combo. Solid throw tech. Good job blocking the jumping. There's the impact. Not letting that come. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player one will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. What are both fighters plotting? Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. Projectile to, ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Gets a risky buff in. In a dire situation. In there! Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start.
Round 3. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Decides to go in with the target combo. Did well to get the buff in there. Goes for the surprise rush in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Does a good job of pushing back. Takes a trip. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? A drive impact could end it all. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. What'll happen here? Player, burnout activates. Closing moments of the match. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Player two is in the groove and almost there.
Where you go?
Checks with a medium kick. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Perfect input. Not letting up. Gets carried to the court. Tomahawk busted. A parry? Hits him with a stop and bop. Buffs up. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? This is gonna be bad news. Flash number. Player ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Yo, are they actually dead? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! No hype man needed. This is the final round.
Final round.
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? The Condor Wind added a back throw for damage and vital positioning. Goes to the air. Condor Wind is helping them start a storm. Betting it all on the drive rush. What's next? Player two can't all age little. Closes it out. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Perfect input. Not letting up. Gets the combo. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Player one has the life lead. Throw whip. Taking stock. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Spends the Getso. Player one may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Round two.
Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Goes for the throw. Stops the attack by using a drive there. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now, experiencing burnout. Player two gets some. Takes one back. Both sides bringing it now.
Only I can hear it.
Round three.
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Checks with the projectile. Gets the jump in. Big counter. Lots of life to play with. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Player one, rising uppercut. Can they turn Getso? Player one is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round four.
Holds out with the block. Tomahawk plus! Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Player two springs forward with the drive rush. Scrapping it out up close. Player one will need to play it to brushes that off and keeps going. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout. Very solid tomahawk buster. Jumps, they're going for the super art. Thunder, what a finish! No hype man needed. This is the final round.
Only I can hear it.
Final round. Fight.
Fires a blast. Final round. Who will the tomahawk bust? Loads up a bump, springs forward with the drive rush. Bumps up. Nothing stops this train. Perfect flash number. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
Yo, you good?
Player two, were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Player one is gonna get them in the air. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that.
Round one.
I don't even think they care that others called next. We're getting back into it. Flash number. Jumps in. Very solid corner switch. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Alright, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Snipes him out the air. Player one is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match.
Round two. Fight.
Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Checks with the projectile. Player one will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Grabs them. Taking stock. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Throws them to negate the block. Drive rush to keep it KO. Player one is feeling it. Match point.
Round three.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until the... It's a good spot to use the super. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. A drive impact could end it all here. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Bumps up. What'll happen? Turning him inside out and throwing him into the spin cycle. Fire coming through. The Soup kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. I smell a comeback in the works.
Spirit, only I can hear it.
Round 4. Fight.
In rising uppercut. Throws him. What's next? Very solid tomahawk buster. Denied. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Throws a buck, springs forward with the drive rush. The Condor wind added a bit of juice to that attack. Going in? Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. No! This is great KO! The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round.
Final round. Fight.
Open cross-up attack. Who will come out on top in this final round? That combo did decent damage. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Drops them. All in with a rush.
Like your warrior.
Matches them. She don't even care how big the opponent is. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Noticeable life lead is anti-air in the front. Closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.